Now, Representative Matt Gaetz, on Tuesday, decided to stand up for his good friend, Representative Devin Nunes, after, of course, he got mocked for suing his own wine company over a yacht trip that involved both drugs and prostitutes. Now, while appearing on Fox Business News, Gaetz said that Nunes had every right to sue the wine company and even individual Twitter users who make fun of him. So now, not only that is he suing the wine company, but he's also suing the newspaper that reported on the wine company. I mean, come on, man. Now, Gaetz, on that appearance, said this, quote, Devin Nunes will go down in history as a great American patriot. Democrats, the media, and even social media platforms have tried to silence him. Not true. Yet he's standing strong. I'm glad that the hunted has become the hunter. Are you serious? The hunter. Obviously, that did not go well on social media. See, here's the thing. Nobody's trying to silence Devin Nunes. What we are is that we're making fun of him because he's being an idiot. Because he's dumb. So now, let's get to the tweets, right? Oh, and I know, Devin Nunes is probably going to sue me for calling him stupid. Bring it up. Okay, anyway. Fun tweets from Matt. Why did Devin have to recuse himself from his own investigation? That's a good, interesting question. Becky says, on the same day that hashtag yacht cocaine prostitutes is trending, tone deaf one. Mamala Trump says, the schmuck who accumulates up DUIs like they were junk mail supporting the moron, Devin Nunes, who supports legislation against frivolous lawsuits and then sues a fake cow. That's rich. Now, that's something that I actually didn't mention in the previous story, is where Matt Gaetz, I'm sorry, not Matt Gaetz, but Devin Nunes is in favor of tort reform. Oh, let's stop the frivolous lawsuits. Except now, I'm going to use a bunch of frivolous lawsuits to go after my political opponents and the media. Awesome. Dustin Miller says, you really need to quit day drinking, replying to Matt Gaetz. Dana Zukova says, both of you should have stood up to Trump. You had a duty to, but you don't understand. He said, Devin Nunes and Matt Gaetz are toadies. They will always submit to Republican authority. Now, Donna continues, what you're doing, ignoring the corruption in this administration, lying for Trump, and protecting him from the accountability all presidents are subject to, is wrong and a dereliction of duty. It's dishonest and dishonorable. True. Art Radley points out that you'll both be footnotes in the chapter about the end of the GOP. I am surprised that it hasn't fallen apart yet. Twag says, this is just such a ridiculous statement. Devin Nunes is a traitor, a liar who abused his position to protect your God at the expense of the American people. Simple. And by that, of course, he means Donald Trump. Ed Kamen says, such a brave stance to take. You know the great thing about Twitter, Matt? Nothing ever disappears. That is true. Even if you delete a tweet, it's actually almost worse if you delete a tweet. Because then people can still bring up that tweet because they probably screenshotted it and posted it everywhere and then ask you, well, why'd you delete the tweet? Well, I don't care if you deleted it. We've got it right here. You know why? Because nothing ever disappears from the internet. K102 says, that's a stunningly ridiculous tweet. Steve Delphin says, 2 certified ass clowns, which is hilarious. Scenario says you should both be in prison. Donald King says, you must be day drinking again. He's suing a cow Twitter account. He's filing lawsuits that have zero chance of succeeding. What an inspiration to grifters everywhere. And finally, Jeffrey Fisher notes, yeah, F the First Amendment. The real problem is fake cows on Twitter saying mean stuff. That just shows you how thin-skinned these right-wingers really are. And what's hilarious is that, look, here you had, and let me get her name just to be sure, Liz Mayer. Liz Mayer is a conservative. She recently wrote an article criticizing this frivolous, ridiculous lawsuit against her and Twitter accounts by saying what Devin Nunes is trying to do is trying to destroy free speech. Well, now, where are the free speech warriors? Where's Dave Rubin? Where's Dave Rubin coming out and saying, no, I'm in favor of free speech. What Devin Nunes is doing is wrong. You need to stop that. And we need to have a real fair discussion where nobody is silenced. I don't see them doing that. I don't see the free speech warriors out here. So, that's real strange, real interesting that I don't see those guys anywhere when it comes to ridiculous lawsuits suing fake Twitter accounts. Look, it is your free speech to be able to mock people on Twitter. But again, apparently they don't agree, and they will continue to use their power to crush people for just doing what is considered their free speech. So, snowflakes are going to snowflake, man. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.